Well, ladies and gentlemen, look what we got here. NBA head coach and player charged in spiraling sport betting and media-backed poker. All this talk that they used to do about Michael Jordan, gambling and all that, and they never found Michael Jordan doing none of that gambling with the mafia, betting against his team, towards any level. But look at this. NBA gambling has recently been a major topic following the indictment of over 30 people, including NBA coach Chansley Billups and player Terry Rozier, and an F.B.I. probe into illegal gambling, said Sports Wriggling. The investigation includes allegations of using insider information to place fraudulent prop bets and orchestrating rigged poker games. This follows a separate incident in 2024 involving Jontay Porter, who was banned from the league for gambling violations. Recent indictments, October 23, 2025. Key figures involve Portland Trail Blazer head coach Chansley Billups, Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier, and former player Damon Jones were among those arrested and placed on leave by the league. Two schemes alleged. The probe uncovers two main illegal operations. Imagine that. So that means the NBA is so rigged out and is so played out. Almost 30 athletes being arrested for illegal gambling with the mafia. Are you kidding me? Oh, but it gets worse. Confidential health information to bettors and betting on his own game. You know what that means? That means that players from their team are betting against their own teams. They're faking injuries and they're faking that they're hurt, and they're placing bets on their own team to lose so they can get money from off the bet that they did. And guess whose name is all over the place in these allegations? Mr. LeBron James' name himself. Unbelievable. The NBA gambling policy. The league prohibits players, coaches, and other personnel from betting on NBA-related events, but allows them to wager on other sports where it is legal. The NBA has a governance team that monitors unusual betting activities. Who can bet? Anyone employed by a team or the league, including players and coaches. It's forbidden from betting on the NBA, WNBA, G League, Summer League, or NBA 2K League. What is restricted? Betting on any aspect of an NBA game, including prop bets, is forbidden. Participation is in NBA fantasy sports with a cash prize is also banned. What is allowed? Players and teams employees are permitted to bet on other sports such as horse racing in locations where it is legal. So that means basketball players cannot bet on basketball, gambling. Basically, you can't bet on yourself, you can't bet on other teams, you can't bet on no other NBA statistics because it's against rules and regulations. You can get rather fined, or you can get, be arrested for it, or you could be even led into going into an investigation room and ask questions why your involvement in gambling is going on and who is with you in these gambling, accusations and allegations. Oh, but it gets worse. And this is the penalties for it. Penalties for violation. Disciplinary actions can include fines, suspensions, and contracts termination. Betting for fans. For fans, NBA gambling is now legal in many U.S. states following a 2018 Supreme Court ruling. Legal sports books offer various ways to bet on NBA games, such as point spreads, money lines, totals, and prop bets. resources for responsible gambling. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, confidential help is available, such and such and such. That's just letting you know if you got a gambling problem and if you need help, they got the number where you can call and you can get help for your gambling issues. But that's not important. In this issue that we're talking about, these are millionaires. Sorry about that. These are millionaires that are basically betting on themselves. They're betting against their own teams. And the one that is in the front page of it all is LeBron James. Y'all remember when LeBron James has faked a couple of his injuries? Well, and some of them allegedly, he faked his own injury and betted against his own team to lose. Oh, it's that bad. But that's not the only time that LeBron James has been involved, or those even teammates that were involved with LeBron James that were caught up in betting situations that got them suspended or got them banned from the NBA, period. And look what it says here. Bettors allegedly got injury info on LeBron James. Former 11-year NBA player Damon Jones was arrested Thursday amid charges that he allegedly disclosed privileged injury information about a prominent basketball player to facilitate illegal sports betting, authorities announced. LeBron James was the prominent player, a source close to James told ESPN. He was a prominent player to be involved in these allegations. So you're telling me that he faked some injuries just to bet on his team? Or, wow, bro. It doesn't get any worse than this. So LeBron James has been involved in illegal gambling for quite a while, but they just couldn't pinpoint him and they couldn't catch him. But they also got their eyes on Savannah James as well, and others that were involved with James with the EPD allegations and everything. This is not a joke, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all could go ahead and check it. It's all over ESPN, Fox Sports. It's everywhere. 30 players got arrested for these allegations and in these, you know what I'm saying, allegedly charges of illegal gambling with the mafia. Fucking unbelievable. But it gets worse. You see what it says? James was not accused of wrongdoing in the indictment. Jones was one of 34 people arrested along with Portland Trail Blazers coach Chancellor Billups and Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier as part of a year-long investigation spanning nearly a dozen states and involving tens of millions of dollars, FBI Director Cash Patel said. It says that he has no wrongdoing. They can't find nothing on LeBron James. You know why? Because the NBA is protecting LeBron James. That's how much power LeBron James has in the NBA. That's why they haven't indicted him or anything. But there's teammates and there's people that are retired or that played with LeBron James that actually said that he has everything to do with it. That's why he faked his injuries a couple of times to bet against his own team. And, you know, betting with against other teams, you know what I'm saying, against ops or whatever, when they would do hundreds of thousands of dollars of gambling. And look what it says here. Jones was an unofficial, unpaid part of former Los Angeles Lakers coach Darvin Ham. Staff is no longer with the team under current Laker coach J.J. Redick. Ham invited Jones to be a part of team activities, and James spent the summer of 2022 with Jones present for many of his off-season workouts. James was unaware that Jones etc. His former teammate and assistant coach with the Cleveland Cavaliers was involved in gambling activities. Yeah, right. When Jones spent time around James and the Lakers during the 2022 and 2023 season, the source said the federal indictment alleged that before a Laker game against the Milwaukee Bucks on February 9, 2023, Jones texted a co-conspirator to get a big bet on Milwaukee tonight before James was going to be out. James, who passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the NBA all-time leading scorer in the previous game on February 7, 2023, will go on to miss 3 games to go against his own team, which they didn't show on there. He took a leave of 3 days to actually bet on the against the Lakers to see if the Lakers will lose, so he can go ahead and get a couple of $100,000, which others were involved in him betting against the Lakers themselves. Oh, why? Hey, you can't make this shit up. Wait, but there's more. Jones allegedly added a via text. Bet enough so D. Jones can eat too. So you see, they're betting against their ops, or they're betting for others just so others can benefit from it too. You understand what I'm saying? Then it says, without James, Milwaukee beat the Lakers 115 to 106. You see, so that was one of the games allegedly that LeBron James betted it against the Lakers so they can lose, so he can, get his bet money because he betted against the Lakers while he took a lead for like 2 or 3 games. Additionally, the indictment alleges that the following season, Jones provided non-public information to a conspirator in connection to the Lakers game against the Oklahoma City Thunder on January 15, 2024. The Lakers had no comment on the allegations against Jones when reached by ESPN on Thursday morning. Speaking after practice on Thursday, Redick said the league's anti-gambling rules have been reiterated to his team this season, independent of the FBI's investigation. We've had 2 meetings on it already. JJ Redick already said, and told the media and the paparazzi of what's going on. But it also says it's obviously in the front of everyone's awareness given the last 2 years. But other than that, there's no other comment. So basically just stating, hey, it's already been spoken, it's already been said, it's already been announced. But rather than that, I can't give you no comments because that's the only thing that I know. Those were JJ Redick's words. And these are the 3, coach, which is Chelsea Billups, who was a hell of a fucking player in the NBA, which is to my far left with the red shirt on. And then the player in the middle, I think he played with the Heat. And I don't know who Buddy is to the far left, but got arrested, for multiple allegations and gambling, illegal gambling on top of that, with others that were involved. 34 arrests in total. LeBron James has not been touched, but his name is all over these indictments. His name is all over in black and white paperwork. And all this talk about Michael Jordan, that he was gambling, that he was, doing illegal gambling. They never found anything on Michael Jordan. So you telling me if he goes to a casino that is legal to bet, that he was illegally betting? He wasn't betting against his team. He wasn't betting in other teams. Let me hush. Y'all already read the whole thing. Y'all saw I went through it with y'all. 34 players arrested for illegal gambling. And LeBron James' name is all over these fucking allegations. They just haven't indicted him or even, ask him to come into the police department to be questioned in the interrogation room. So we gonna see what's gonna happen, because it's only gonna get uglier, man. It's only gonna get uglier. So what y'all people gotta say about Michael Jordan now? Not a damn thing. These are real allegations. The FBI is investigating this. Y'all don't believe me? Y'all go ahead and watch ESPN Sports, Fox Sports, and you will see the FBI talking about the arrest that they made, who is involved in it, and who else might be involved in it. And guess what? LeBron James' name is going to pop up. Believe it, baby. This is it for the video. If y'all got any comments or any questions, sorry about that. If y'all got any questions, y'all go ahead and drop it down below in my comment, and I will be more than glad to answer you. Thank y'all very much. Thank for all the support, and thank you for all the new subscribers on my channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. God bless y'all and y'all families, and I hope that y'all having a wonderful day. Hey, there's your boy Jaloso Chico Black, a.k.a. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all hit me up, because there's some real nasty shit going on, boy. Woo-woo. But y'all go ahead and hit me up. God bless. Peace.